welcome to Breakfast with Judy. I am Judy Troll, owner and keeper of Lindsay House Bed and Breakfast, and we are in the kitchen at Winemaker's Daughter. Today we're going to put together what I call hot buttercups, which is kind of my riff or my take on Kentucky hot browns, because today is Derby Day, so we wanted to celebrate that in what we're cooking for our brunch demo today. For our ingredients for our hot buttercups, we're going to be using farm fresh eggs, some half and half, salt and pepper. We're going to be using some grated smoked Gouda cheese, bacon that we have cooked and cut into diced turkey breast. We're going to also be using some bacon olive oil purchased right here at Winemaker's Daughter in lovely downtown Manawa, because that is what we're going to use to brush on top of our bread, which we have already buttered the one side and put butter side down into the muffin tin. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And again, we're just introducing a little bit more of that bacon flavor. The olive oil is going to help us get that bread nice and crisp. And really just concentrating more so on the edges, as that's what I want to have crisp and brown. So you don't have to drench it. That's not what we're looking for. Although bacon flavored olive oil, what would be the harm in that, right? But we're just going to go ahead and just slightly dust the edges and inside. And there we have it. The next step in our hot buttercups, go ahead and crack the eggs. We're going to use 6 eggs. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to crack the eggs. Beautiful farm fresh eggs. Nothing wrong with that. I actually learned this trick when I went to a Taste of Home cooking show, so I do use it occasionally. Alright, and we're just going to take a little bit of the half and half. You can eyeball this. It's probably 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup. And then we're just going to go ahead and whisk this. Again, you're not looking to beat the daylights out of them. You're just looking to get them whisked. Let's put some fresh cracked pepper. A little bit of salt. I don't like to do too much salt. So then this is ready to go. Once we have the eggs whisked, now we're going to prepare the muffin cups. So we've already basted them with the bacon flavored olive oil. So now let's go ahead and we're going to put in a little bit of diced turkey breast. And this is just oven roasted turkey breast. And then we're going to take some diced cooked bacon. Who doesn't love that? And originally the Kentucky hot brown was really made for something to use up leftover turkey after Thanksgiving. This is a fabulous way to use it up. And now we're going to take some of this smoked Gouda cheese, and just a little bit. And the smoked Gouda kind of has, it's a light smoke, not anything real heavy, but gosh, it's really, really good. And it will be really good not only in the muffin cups, but also in the cheese sauce, so you've got that little bit of a double layer. We'll go ahead and we will pour in the whisked eggs, and I'm just going to give them a little whisk, one more time. And then we're just going to pour them in there to the muffin cups. You don't want to totally fill them up. You want just enough. And there we go. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to place this in a 350-degree oven, and these are going to cook for about 13 to 16 minutes. You just want the eggs softly set. Remember, once you pull these out of the oven, they're going to continue to cook a little bit. So you don't have to cook it till it's dead. Really. Don't do that. It's not going to be good. Today, because we're using a convection oven, we're going to drop back that temperature to about 325, and we're going to start checking them at 10 minutes. To begin the cheese sauce, I have my frying pan in front of me, and it's on medium heat. I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of butter, and we're going to get that melting into the skillet. Essentially what we're doing when we're making this cheese sauce is we're making a roux. A roux is a butter and flour mixture, and then I'm going to add the milk and it's going to thicken, and then I'm going to add the grated cheese. So that's essentially what we're doing today. So once this butter's melted, we'll go ahead and we'll add the flour. I don't always wait till the butter's completely melted because, to be honest, I'm a little bit impatient when it comes to cheese sauce. So I like to go ahead and just keep on going. So we have 2 tablespoons of flour. And what you're going to do is you're going to cook that flour a little bit because you want to cook out that raw flour taste. You're just going to continue to whisk it around. Another few minutes. And then we're going to go ahead and add approximately 2 cups of our milk. I've just got that measured right out here. I'm not going to put it all in because I've got a little extra half and half. And in my mind, when you've got a little extra half and half, it would be wrong not to use it. Let's go ahead and we'll just begin whisking this. And again, you're just going to keep it on medium heat. And once those flour and butter roux pieces are mixed in, then I'm going to go ahead and switch to a spatula because I want to be sure that I'm getting all of that off of the bottom of the pan. You see, as I'm dragging this through there, how it's starting to leave a trail a little bit as I move it through, so it's just thickening up just where I want to start adding the cheese. And again, this is just smoked Gouda cheese that I have grated. And you could buy pre-grated, but really it's so much better to grate it yourself. You know, you need to be involved with the process of your food. So this is just one way to do that. So again, we're just adding a little bit at a time, just stirring it through, making sure that we're using the spatula to get on the sides of the pan. And you might wonder, why am I making a cheese sauce? Because this is going to become part of the hot Buttercups. And you're adding approximately a half a pound of grated smoked Gouda cheese. You see that the cheese sauce is beautifully thick right now, but I'm going to push that envelope just a little bit because I've still got grated cheese here that needs a home. And again, just melting that beautiful cheese into the sauce. And then again, this will be part of our hot Buttercups when we plate them up. These just came out of the oven. Again, we cook these at 325 here at Winemaker's Daughter because of their convection oven for about 14 minutes. And as you see, they're beautiful, they're brown, and they're ready to come out of the pan. As you see here, we have them all beautifully plated up, and we have a little fruit cup here in a hollowed out orange, and I'm just going to take and just drizzle some honey ginger balsamic that is available for purchase right here at Winemaker's Daughter on top of the fruit. And again, it'll just bring out that lovely sweetness of the fruit. And so now we're going to go ahead and put the cheese sauce on top, and we're going to garnish our hot Buttercups. And yes, there is cheese in them also, but again, it is Wisconsin and we cannot have too much cheese. Well, you probably could, but I've never found it to be so. Then once the cheese sauce is on, what I've taken is some chopped grape tomatoes and yellow tomatoes, and I've added a little lemon balsamic that is also for purchase here, just to brighten up the flavor of those tomatoes. And we're just going to take, and we're just going to place them on top as a little bit of a garnish. And there we have our beautiful hot Buttercups inspired by today's Kentucky Derby. Enjoy. Thank you for joining us here on Breakfast with Judy here at Winemaker's Daughter right here in beautiful downtown Nanawa. And remember to check out our blog posts on lindsayhouse.com/blog and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for joining us.